Cousin Roy, hey, welcome to the channel again, man. Really quickly, we haven't done one of these in a while, but holy crap, the force has been shook. It shook so hard, it shook the force within me that a new TV series just dropped last week. We're a bit late to the party, but it's never late until it's never. That's how the saying goes, right? I mean, who gives a shit? Ladies and gentlemen, Star Wars' latest TV series has dropped. It's called Ahsoka. And right off the bat, I'm going to say it is absolutely incredible. Now, I had just only recently caught up with the whole animated Star Wars animated series right up to finishing Rebels. Now, I had not come to watching the Tales of Jedi, where the protagonist in this series, you find her origin story. Now, so far, two episodes have come to have they have Disney has put two episodes out. The first episode was directed by the creator of the series called Dave Filoni. Second one by Steph Green. May I just say right off the bat, the bad guys in this Star Wars series has been a 100% hit. One thing has been doing well with Star Wars is introducing a good bad guy, except except for me, Obi. All right, I know Hayden Christensen came back. There's a lot of emotional scenes, but you compare to what we have here, we have two brand new killers with brand new sabers. We have a guy who's fully masked. We don't know who he is, and there's so many theories explaining who he is. And I love to talk about scenes that appeared in this series that I think we need to highlight today. However, as you saw in the title, the Force also shook somebody else. Now, this person, he has dabbled a little bit in the dark side and a little bit in the good side. You know, he's also been earmarked as one of the people to lead the charge of the younglings. However, he has been a little bit busy. There's been galactic problems everywhere that he's needed to go and solve. He's also been a connoisseur of the finest spirits you can find in the galaxy. So, you know, on his off time, he got a little bit of side hustle going on. However, just for this show, which is the number one Star Wars show in the world, he has made his time. He has made himself available. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jedi Master Gion. Jedi Master Gion, what's going on?
Good evening, Jen. Good evening, sir. How are you?
Bro, I am absolutely fantastic. Finally, a really, really nice Star Wars series that I can dive into, that I can watch multiple times
Yep.
without feeling bored or without knowing that, oh, something is going to happen. Bro, I've watched this like from Friday, I think, like five times each. Like each episode, I watched it five times. Bro, right off the bat, tell me, like, what do you think of this Ahsoka, man?
I think it is a series that a lot of fans have been looking forward to a lot because, I mean, straight off, just to share a bit of history, Ahsoka is the creation of Dave Filoni, who is the current, I would call it the godfather of Star Wars. Everybody loves him. Whatever his touch has turned to gold. And he's the guy most of us fans trust the most in terms of coming up with content and stories in the universe. And also, Ahsoka is his creation, and she made a huge impact when they launched the Clone Wars series, and right after that, they continued with Rebels, which was another superb series. And also coming into Ahsoka, they call it the sequel, or rather season 5 of Rebels, which because they involve a lot of the characters and continuation of the story from
Now
there.
that surprised me, you know, bro. Like going into this, right? I didn't want to read too much into it, and even the last two trailers that they put out. The last trailer came out 1 month ago, and I
Mm.
didn't watch it, you know, bro. Even the TV spot, I refused because I was really looking forward to it. Boy, was I surprised!
Yeah.
I was like, what? Yo, the drawing on that wall. But spoiler alert, guys. Just so if you haven't seen it, please watch this later. The drawing on the wall was so beautiful.
Oh yes.
My God, it was so it was like some really nostalgic feeling. I was just so surprised that it was going to be about rebels, man. Yeah, go ahead. So continue.
Yeah, yeah, there was a scene. This guy did a comparison between the final scene in season 4 of Rebels and this the final scene in episode 2. That was damn nice. The comparison, it was so good. Oh, and I think it really highlights the choice of actors that they chose to portray all the characters here. Absolutely spot on.
Yeah, you know this. As far as the casting of Rosario Dawson for, I think they banged it. And also, there's something I wanted to touch on, dude. The costumes, the
Oh,
makeup, wait, next level, huh? Like I think sometimes we take these things for granted, because we
Yep.
expect it to be good. But you look at other TV production companies and all that, not even as close. Like as far as making something look exactly like how you saw in an animated series, bro. That Mary Elizabeth Winstead, the one who married Obi, by the way, that's Obi's wife. in
Business.
real, even McGregor's wife in real life. Anyway, she's pretty, bro. Come on, man. That tree
Yeah.
goggle thingy with the brown, right? And the shade of green that they got on her face, that reflected on the camera. Oh my god, bro. I was looking at her. I was looking at yeah, who's the other fellow with that makeup? Oh, I forgot the name. I was looking at her. I'm looking at, of course, Ahsoka's makeup.
Yep.
The Lesbeth, she has very no a little bit of makeup. And
Mm.
Shihan, Hana, what's the name of the
Shin,
bad bitch,
Shin,
the
Shin,
badass bitch, Shinhan, bro, absolutely.
Shin Hati.
Shinhati, and also not to forget Sabine Wren.
Oh yes.
Bro, the colors were so wonderful in this, and there's this technology that they're using. There's this room, there's this 3D room that Disney has built,
All
that
right.
they did that they first shot Thor in, right? So you see
Yeah.
all those scenes where they're shooting the thing and all that. All of that was shot there. But that kind of really added to the whole pizzazz of the goddamn thing. That I was just blown away, man. Like,
It's actually quite important because a lot of fans look for the continuation because it is a continuation of the story. So all these little minor details plays a very big part in the overall satisfaction. It's
hang
fantastic.
on, I'm trying to get another this fella on also. I just sharing the link. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. Okay, so now let's talk about the first episode and what happened. Now, in the beginning of this series, we are finding we found ourselves um, with the empire is gone.
Hmm.
The good guys are doing well now, but their secret attempts to kind of bring General Tron, the last badass MF, back to lead another rebellion. So we find Ahsoka going to a place, deserted place or whatever, to find a key. While on the other side, these guys were being illegally boarded by the two baddies of the show.
Hmm.
Bro, that whole introduction, and I love Ray Stevenson. God rest in peace, my man. He passed away in May 23rd, on May 23rd. The introduction of these two baddies was incredible. Was check out, bro. Yeah, I was thinking two Jedi's came, then suddenly when he took up that orange saber,
What a way to start a series with a lightsaber scene.
yo, that orange saber, I want to ask. So I've been checking. Everyone's talking about this orange saber, and what do you think is the backstory of this orange saber?
I honestly don't know much about it because I think it is something new introduced in Ahsoka, and I also think it's because of the nature of what Balan's goal is now his positioning, because traditionally we know is either you're a Jedi or you're a Sith, you're the light or the dark, but he's neither. Although in this series he's more towards the dark side, lah. All right, because his story is he left the Order, he escaped the Purge, the Jedi Purge after Order 66, and he left the Order and just became a mercenary. And I guess whoever pays him the best, the most, he'll work for them. That's what Morgan Elsbeth did, and apparently he had some dealings with Grand Admiral Thrawn previously as well. So that I think we'll see more of that later in the series. Um,
How do you think the sabers became orange?
the color of the saber is all due to the kyber crystal that is used to construct the saber. So on that part, I'm not sure how he
So
must
there was
some.
there were some wild theories that I was seeing that some of these guys put up. Okay, so one of it was this: the bleeding. So when Ahsoka got her saber, initially it was green, and then it's through somewhere around in clones, Anakin changed it to blue. So that was during that whole arc. Apparently, it was trying to show that there can still be a very strong connection between a master and a Padawan. Then later on, when she left the Jedi and she decided to go on her own, that's when her kyber crystals reacted to her being a neutral and being pure, and that's why it became white.
Yep.
So I was thinking, maybe right, these guys they went missing after the Clone Wars, which is part Order 66. They went missing. Seems like they are mercenaries, and I was wondering why he said, "You paid me well, so that's why I'm here to rescue you," which is what happened when he rescued her from the prison ship, killing everybody on board. Maybe one theory is the bleeding, meaning where you cannot keep your emotions in check. So maybe initially it may be like a red, and then like a yellow, and then it started bleeding. A bit of blue becomes orange, and another theory was it was a blue started bleeding red or whatever like that. So you get like a mid-range color saber because
Yeah.
of your emotions falling into that. Another one was surrounded around um, Ahsoka's power. She's one of the only two people of all Jedi that we know right now who can cancel your saber, as in retract your saber, right? So if she grabs your hand, your saber will retract. The only other person who can do that is Yoda, right? Now, because of that, that's how do I explain it? That's something that maybe these guys have. Correct. Another power that these guys have that they are using in a particular way to
Mm.
mask their true feelings. So that means I don't want you to know whether I'm a Jedi, no red, but I don't want you to know whether I'm sorry a Sith. Sorry, my bad, a Sith red, and I don't want you to know whether I'm good,
Mm.
blue and green. I was
True.
kind of blown away by that story, bro. I was like, damn, I didn't know the sabers can like got all these bleeding theories and all that, because there's also Jedi with yellow saber, right?
Yeah. I can't remember who they were, but yeah.
Yeah, the drawings they look like creatures who are former Jedi masters had yellow sabers. So that's one thing, and also in the comics it seems right. When Anakin Skywalker was trying to look for his kyber crystal and they were explaining the saber, apparently when you make your saber, part of you is instilled in the kyber crystal, right? Yeah, so you got a little bit of your soul in it. So these guys' souls are conflicted,
Mm.
which is why I asked you beforehand. You know the line when he said when his Padawan asked him, "Why do you want to listen to her? Why you want to bring back Tron, ultimate power?"
Mm.
Maybe you might say an invisible saber, bro.
No, no, no. But because because the all these, whether they are Jedi or Sith, a lot of them have this continuous quest to seek more power, whether it's through the Force, power of knowledge, power of whatever. This their lifelong task or lifelong goals. So I think he has that kind of intention deep down. That's why he's still working closely with as for them.
How did you feel when you saw that orange saber? What were you thinking?
I saw it in the trailer, so expect.
Mm. Yeah, he killed that guy, that Captain Hanley. What were you thinking when you saw that orange saber? What went through your mind?
Just like, ooh. Can't wait to see where this leads to throughout the next 4 or 5 series, 4 or 5 episodes. I honestly don't know what to expect, but looking forward. Yeah, especially his duel with Ahsoka later in the series.
Yeah, yeah. When he said Darth Vader spoke a lot about her.
Mm. Anakin.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
that particular phrase kind of gives us the idea that Balin Cole could have been acquainted or quite close to Anakin Skywalker during the days.
I feel like you know what's going to happen. They're going to make him like a anti-hero type. Like right now, he's siding with the bad guys. Then eventually, he'll side with the good guys, and we may see that creature that lives in that whatever in Rebels. You know that big creature that look like a cow with horns, like a lamb.
Ah,
What's it called?
Ben- his name is Bendu.
Bendu. I feel like something like that is going to happen. Right. So introduction of the bad guy was absolutely killer. They killed everybody, went away.
Mm.
Now the whole Sabine Wren introduction, dude, that whole scene where she was running away and didn't want to attend. I don't know. I just felt it's a bit pointless, lah. I mean, they were trying to show two things. She's good with the bike.
Yep.
She's very skillful. She's very fast. She can think on her feet, and she's a rebel. So fine. Went back to her house, little kitty over there, and we're finding that we absolutely are picking up from where Rebels ended.
Yep.
That was the scene. That was the scene when she sat there and spoke to Ezra through that thing. Ezra said, I know, blah, 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 you miss me, whatever, whatever. I always love you like a sister. That's when it suddenly clicked like, wait, oh my God, we're actually continuing from there,
Yep.
right? Then, okay, so now the story goes on with them finding a key, them going and chit chatting and saying that with this key we can escape. Bro, since when was Sabine Wren somebody who was good with gadgets? I think I kind of forgot about that. Was
She
she ever?
Yeah, throughout the entire Rebels, she was the go-to person for anything that you needed fixing or to build something or to come up with strategies. She was like the MacGyver of Rebels, and that's actually what made a lot of people liked her character a lot. She was my favorite character in all of Rebels. So
Really?
she was
Ah.
so good. The character just damn nice, and the fact that her family is the one of the clans of the from Mandalore, so that's even better. Clan Ren.
Yeah. So the story here seemed to be at a point where um obviously the training didn't work out. At the end of Rebels, she's supposed to go and train.
Yep.
Training didn't work out. She came here. Now they are back because they can find a way to go and save Ezra. What do you think about that plot line?
I I'm actually curious what happened. How did the fallout happen between Ahsoka and Sabine? Because throughout the
Oh.
entire Rebels, of course, there were not much interactions between them. There were no indications until the final episode, where we see Sabine joining Ahsoka to perhaps go for her training or to look for Ezra. So we only knew that she became a Padawan at the end of Rebels, but there was no other context for that. So now we start off Ahsoka with the fact that they had a fallout, and I'm sure some of us are curious what happened, because according to what they were saying in the first episode, Ahsoka also had a bit of guilt because she said she left the order and she left Anakin, and now she left her Padawan Ahsoka.
Hmm.
So some fallout had happened, some disagreement, I guess, most likely. But exactly what was it, I'm not sure. But one thing is clear: they both want to find Ezra, and I guess working together for the same common purpose has led them to come back together again.
I sense a disturbance in the force. Yeah, I sense it. Do you sense the disturbance in the force? Hold on, I sense a real bad, bad disturbance in the force. Oh my god.
Hey, yo, man.
Oh
Hey, yo, man.
my god.
May the
This,
force be with you.
ladies and
Hello
gentlemen,
there.
please let me introduce you to my Padawan. Okay, my
I ain't no
Padawan,
Padawan, man.
Padawan, little J, Padawan J Raimi. What's up, man? What's going on?
I mean,
Ha-
everything's good, man.
How
I'm
how
just.
did you
Can
just
you
what?
hear me?
I can hear. It's clear.
Oh man, shit. Something's wrong with this. I need to set up this earphone. Ah, shit. I
Oh,
can't
you got
hear,
you
man.
you can't hear us. Yeah, you got
Yeah,
to
yeah.
put your
My
headphones first.
earphones
See,
stuck.
sorry, man. I never trained my Padawans well, man. I'm sorry. They throw me all the worst ones in the lot because they say, Roy,
Yeah, man.
Jedi Roy, you're the one who's
That's
who
how
can
we be,
train
man.
who can train all the low lives. Hey, look, man. Thanks for joining in. We are just about halfway through episode one. If you can hear us, if you can't hear us, use the force. And we're getting to this point where I'm trying to ask whether or not this was a good storyline to do Ahsoka. Why do we need to go to the and why do we need to continue this thing from Rebels?
Mm-hmm.
And but the tie-in, I want to say the tie-in was actually pretty good with the Mandalorian and how she came in. And I tell you, man, whoever wrote this story, is making me think that they finally nailed maybe like a winner over here. So really quickly, dude, what do you think about episode one? What do you think were the things that stood out to you the most in episode one?
Episode one is mainly. I think it's just an introduction. So there's nothing much stand out, but just reintroduction of the characters to those who don't know it. So the standout most probably is, yeah, the orange lightsabers. I would say, yeah, definitely.
Dude, what do you think? How do you think the orange lightsaber came about? What do you think is the backstory of this orange lightsaber?
So orange lightsabers, it's in between the process of bleeding a kyber crystal kind of thing.
I
So
was just saying that.
before, yeah, before you grab a lightsaber from some dead person or your own lightsaber, and before you were a Jedi, you grab it and then you bombarded with the dark side, and then you
Negative
bleed the
energy,
crystal.
hate,
Yeah, man.
hate, hate, hate,
Hate,
hate.
hate, hate,
You keep
hate, hate,
hating on the hate, hate, hate,
hate.
hate, hate
Yes,
on the crystal. That's
it
right.
leads to
You never met the
yes.
crystal before in your life, but you hope all the bad things in the world happen to that crystal.
Exactly,
Exactly,
exactly.
exactly. I'm with you, bro.
You beat that
The
shit.
force
You
is
know,
strong
you
with
beat
us
that
today. The
shit.
force is strong, man. I'm loving it. Let's go. Yeah, yeah. And then
Exactly. So that's why I think they are in the process of becoming Sith.
oh, like
Just they're in between. So they're like right now they
that's what
just
I
met
want
the
to
Dark
hear.
Sisters. You know,
Opinions.
they
Oh, so
just
you
met the
think?
Dark Sisters. So this Morgan Elsbeth person is obviously a Dark Sister. You know, from where Darth Maul is from. You know, she's been
That's right.
practicing all this shit.
Uh-huh.
That's where I think this is going to be linked back to that, and then hopefully a resurgence of more Darth Maul, more Darth Maul.
So that line when Balin Skoll said when the Padawan when his Padawan asked him that what's the goal here? Why are we following this crazy bitch? And then he
Yeah,
said for ultimate power. So you feel that he eventually they are going to be full on dark side.
yeah, dark side definitely.
Nice.
That's
I
what
was
dark side people want. Power, more power.
I was just saying to Gian that I felt like they were going to be an anti-hero. So now be like, supporting the bad side, later take whatever power that it's available for themselves to
Kind
kind
of
of,
like Kylo Ren.
cleanse
Ugh.
Kylo because they fucked the story up. So I hate talking about that arc. Oh my god, fuck that one. Throw in the dustbin and fucking flush it. Yeah, they should.
But
Anyway,
when you put it like that, it sounds Kylo Ren.
it really, yeah, I mean, because of how they took his story. But I told John, I wish Kylo Ren was just bad and then can be good at the end, not turn him to a pussy. But anyway, I felt like
You right,
I
pussy
felt
man.
like because that line about the power, and I don't feel like Balin is somebody who wants to listen to Tron. I feel like Balin has his own agenda, and maybe eventually, when ultimate power is available for him to take, I feel like he may take it for himself and maybe be in that Thanos area where I think I'm doing good, but I'm doing bad. But I like your opinion, man. This is what I want. Give me some opinion. Okay, good shit. So
Right?
once the introduction of these baddies came about, we are now starting to build the story of Sabine. We're starting to build the story of Ahsoka and
Yeah.
their redemption. Now, there's some sad shit going, back and forth between what happened, why they left, so on and so
Yeah.
forth. What do you think about these dynamics? And Gion, also, both of you, talk to me about Hoyang a bit as well.
John,
Hoyang. He is he is a character that was introduced in the
Clone Wars.
Clone Wars, right? He's in charge of training
Younglings.
the younglings, and also to assist them in building their lightsabers. So they'll be sent to some place to go through some challenges and eventually build their lightsabers. And he's been doing this for like thousands of years, so he's actually quite old. I can't remember exactly how old. And basically, he's also very knowledgeable. That's what I know about this guy called Hu Yang.
Yeah. How do you guys think? What do you guys think about his appearance in the show? I thought it was fantastic. By the way, Hoyang is being played by David Tennant,
Yeah,
who, in my opinion, is one of the finest actors we have ever seen,
the
who's
same
walked the
actor,
earth.
same voice actor as in the
Same
clone.
voice actor also. Hu Yang played him. I haven't seen any mocap or whatever, but I suppose it's there. But it was a wonderful addition. Lah. I was so nice to see. Because he's the one who every lightsaber has to go through him. He will teach them how to make lightsaber. And that point where he said, Balin, in the past 500 years, only one motherfucker could have made this, and it's Balin's skull. Damn. I was like,
Yep,
I'm loving this Hu Yang character
I
like
mean,
more and more. Yeah.
like a
it's
Was
historian.
that, Jen?
it's more like he's like the old Jedi, textbook keeper, that whole
Uh,
librarian thing. It's more of that role. So maybe he's just there for the sake of that. If not, then there will be nobody explaining that shit,
The
and then you can't
CGI.
just
Oh,
bring
sorry,
in.
go ahead.
Oh,
Sorry, go ahead.
no, no. So I'm just saying you can't just like have Ahsoka know everything about this because she left pretty early in her training. So the
correct.
injection of Hu Yang still being alive is still like
And is
okay lah.
Huyang traveling? Do you think Huyang has been traveling with her? A bit odd for him to be
Yeah,
on
it's
that
like
plane on a
out of
mission.
nowhere, he's injected into it. Because in Rebels wasn't there. You know,
Yep.
Hmm. Did they?
so
Sorry, I
out
may
of
have forgot. Did they mention who sent Ahsoka on this mission? In episode one, was it in the rolling credits? Was it the?
it was
It
just
was Hera,
told,
General Hera, who. Sorry.
it was just told that in the credits like it's like
Yeah.
oh
So I
she,
okay,
she
yeah,
found
it was
information and
yeah,
stuff like
correct. So I guess it was the good guys are the Imperials, is it? What's the good guy? The Alliance or whatever it is. Whoever. So that means she
New
must have got the
Republic.
message from the New Republic from Hera,
Yep.
the Obi's wife. Okay, so that means the mission came from this band of good guys, and she's now working with Hera, which the makeup is. Please give them a award, man. It's just wonderful. So okay, I feel you. So I thought the CGI for Huyang.
Of
Disney,
course.
bro. Disney is top notch, bro. What?
Okay, and when we
And,
come to the end, I'm going to
right.
express some sadness. I'm going to express sadness at the end. But the CGI for Hoyang was like this. Fuh, superb. That little furry, little creature, cute little fucker.
Loth cat.
The Lost Cat.
Hey, Disney, you do a good job, I give you flowers. You do bullshit like Obi, you get shit. I'm giving flowers. I'm giving a lot of flowers now. Okay. Now, after that in the show, these two guys go to a place that is burnt down with fucking the baddies go to burn out with smoke and shit. They put this little ball in the plate, but before she put the ball in the plate, she has a scene with the young Padawan, the evil Sith Lord bitch, and she says that, "What the fuck is this place?" She says, "This is the place my sister's built," and then she reveals that she's part of the witches of
Dathomir.
Dathomir. Dathomir was in the game, the PS5 game Origins, and the Jedi Survivor. Nice. I just finished it. Y'all can check it on my channel. I played the whole game. It's there.
I,
Um,
okay,
it
plug
was nice
much.
to see that the whole place was raised to the ground. Putting that thing in that key in that place was a bit odd to me. I was thinking kind of a random spot they found to put this thing. They managed to. It was already unlocked because Sabine unlocked it. But now the next theory, it pointed to a fucking place random where apparently Ezra and Tron are there. Now, what do
Mm.
you guys think about this storyline, this plot where it was going, where suddenly, put the thing, and then if the bitch goes away, she says, send this bad Padawan bitch to go and find, to go and do whatever the fuck. No, no, sorry. At that point, I said send Marok, right? To go to Ahsoka and then send this fella to go and get things prepared or whatever the fuck. I was a bit lost here. Okay, I'm a bit lost here.
Right.
I needed to go back and check. So maybe y'all can fill me in. Ezra and Thrawn at the end of Rebels. I know what happened, but I'm going to let y'all explain. Whoever can take it. At the end of Rebels, maybe you can explain what happened to Ezra and Thrawn and then why we are here.
So Ezra and Thrawn, they were battling at the end of Rebels, and what's it called? A Purgils. These
Mm.
Fergus.
whale looking like aliens who have the natural ability to travel to hyperspace. They caught on to all the ship that was holding Thrawn and Ezra. So Ezra got Thrawn caught in the tentacles, and basically they just zoomed off into the unknown. There was no revelation of where they ended up. The only what they call that rumors is that they ended up in the what's the place called? Uh, the one where they found Palpatine.
Shit,
Um,
Exegol.
No. What region? Some unknown region. Sorry, unknown region.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
all
yeah.
unknown region. Okay.
So this particular map apparently is supposed to highlight where actually Thrawn is currently, and of course we are expecting Ezra to be there with him. So that's what Morgan Elsbeth is looking for, the direction to bring Thrawn back. And and apparently this is a different galaxy. It's not even within the same galaxy. So I think it's like fucking far away, man. Don't know where the hell they are.
You mean they can usually they jump through space. Now they
Hyperspace.
hyperspace. Has there been jumping through galaxies in the Star Wars?
It's just
Is this
one
something new?
galaxy in the far, far away. They never mention multiple galaxies.
Yep.
Right.
So
So this
I
is
think
new.
it could be one of those things where they're trying to link because you know how Disney loves 789 because they made it. Okay, so I think they're trying to make like this is just like a what do you call it as a theory. So Thrawn is helping Palpatine building that whole space Sith army thing for
You mean in part 9?
yeah in part 9 your favorite you gotta love it you gotta love it. So because of these Purgils they can fly, you know, they can go into hyperspace. Come on back, man, where you hiding? Get your ass back here, motherfucker. Shit.
Oh God.
Palpatine is back. Came out of nowhere. What happened to Snoke?
No, became so irrelevant.
Oh
No,
my
so
God.
so you know how the whole part of season 4 of Rebels,
Yeah.
there's this whole like space thingy where you can travel interdimensional shit. You know how Ezra saved
Yeah.
Ahsoka.
At the
Yeah.
last
So
minute.
so that's why the ending credits is all linked like that. So that whole thing that plays a part. You see that? That plays a
Man, that's why
part.
Kathleen Kennedy needs to be out of this fucking thing, lah. She's just trying to justify her bullshit. Okay, oh, so Thrawn
Could
was there helping build
yeah.
that all the hundred the
Yes.
two oh my god.
It
Okay,
could
go
be. It
ahead.
could be. It
It
could
could
be.
be, yeah, I like that.
Theory
I like
wise,
it. I
theory
like
wise,
it.
The
I like
theory.
it. I like it.
Thrawn,
Yeah.
and then Ezra there,
Yeah.
Pergil, and then once they reach there, Ezra takes off with the Pergils, and then Thrawn is left there. But then, like Palpatine, with his immense powers, like I sent you there. It wasn't like anybody else. I did it because Kathleen
Oh,
Kennedy. Boom,
oh
I got your
my
ass.
god. Fuck. So that means when Ezra fucked off with Tron, they got lost in some fuck place. Palpatine with his powers find them. Homeboy fucks off with the flying whales. This fucker hangs out there because he's crazy. Oh, that's quite interesting theory. John, what do you think is happening here, man, with this thing? Like, they memang throw him there, lah, but what do you think is going on?
I'm. I have no idea about that, but so definitely something must be happening where Thrawn and Ezra is located now. If either they're trying to find their way back as well, which is why Morgan is also desperate to locate him. But there were some theories that perhaps they were caught by if you read the now it's called Star Wars Legends, the old extended universe,
Yeah.
this race called Yuuzhan Vong. It's a race of
Yeah, Yuuzhan Vong. Yeah,
Force
yeah.
sensitive aliens, and there's a theory that they were caught by them. Then maybe it's a way to bring this Yuuzhan Vong race.
What did the Yuuzhan Wong do?
Oh, they were quite. Oh, I didn't read much about the extended universe, but they were quite badass. Really badass. They were the ones that the main baddies after after Palpatine died. After episode 6,
Oh, they're
universe,
bad fellas. Oh,
they were the new baddies in the entire universe, and they caught at the time it was Han Solo and Leia's son, Jason Solo. They caught him, and eventually Jason turned to the dark side, became Darth Vader, and actually before he became Darth Vader, he single-handedly destroyed the Yuuzhan Vong war. He won the war for them, and then he turned to the dark side.
oh,
Hey, EU baby, EU.
so we so we all right. That's why I'm interesting to okay, cool. So that happened, right? So right now I think we can
That's no
be
longer canon.
because
Yeah,
yeah, go ahead, bro.
it's a thing, shit, what's his name? Filoni loves to inject EU stuff like
Yeah.
bits and pieces. He doesn't do it like a whole story. Just grab it from
Yeah.
that thing and then just put it in. He's just like he's grabbing. Okay, there's a little bit here that we can use, and then he's sprinkling it. He's
Right,
sprinkling it
right.
upon
So
our
so you mean he's
universe.
grabbing the mic and just giving like two verses, you know what I'm saying? Just a
Yeah,
lace, he's just lacing the CD
drip,
up,
dripping
just
two
dripping it out.
verses.
What
But
gonna work?
he's
That's it.
he's a feature. He's a feature in Kathleen
So,
Kennedy's
yeah,
Star
definitely
Wars.
featuring always.
I mean,
That
I
makes
think
sense.
the biggest thing he brought back was actually Thrawn, because Thrawn was originally introduced in a novel, if I'm not mistaken, or a comic. But that entire story also became legends and non-canon. Then they actually brought Thrawn back as the protagonist in Rebels.
Rebels.
Yeah,
I see. I see.
yeah.
And by the way, the same actor who did the voice is playing the Tron.
Oh
Well
yes,
done. Well done. Good
Before that,
job.
we got to talk about Ezra. What do you all think about Ezra, man?
So far, what I
He,
saw
he
is that
has a
Holo.
tiny hologram.
Yeah,
Okay,
he looks
what do
pretty
you think?
accurate.
I mean, yeah, but like, bro, chubs, bro.
Yeah, he
Trying to
looks.
get
Yeah,
someone like a little bit more, like me. Like, come on, man.
man, if like you, the thing will
Hours.
tank. If they put you up in that bitch, you
You
that
man.
shit will tank. I won't even be doing the show. I'll be like,
Man.
I just put one line, say fuck Ahsoka. I ain't gonna put shit, man. Get rid of
Use
man.
me,
Shit, man.
man.
Stop
Use me,
playing with me,
man.
man.
I
Stop
got
playing with
fresh
me, man.
cuts. Good man. Just come on, man.
Parsley. Okay, anyway, look. Speculation. Parsley.
Don't
Look,
play with me, man. Don't play
the
with me.
Ezra. I wasn't. I wasn't keen on this seeing this rebel story. Actually, to be honest, I was just surprised he came because I love the colors. I said in the beginning, I just quickly. I love the colors, love the art and everything. I like the costumes. It was just so killer. That's why I bought into it. It kind of showed if you take a lot of effort into making things look aesthetically look nice, whether the story you want a new story or old story, nobody give a fuck. I was so into it, But looking at the Ezra right now, I thought it looked pretty accurate. The actor is a Middle Eastern actor and all that.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
he looks old, bro. They look so. I think he looks 30 plus. So
yeah.
we gonna see an old motherfucker. He ain't
No,
gonna be.
because
He looks.
he's
He
supposed
ain't.
to be a
Yeah.
young one. He's
I agree.
young.
I agree. Now after the whole thing, put the Holocaust and all that, we go back to Ran in the hospital. She has recovered and she's having a chat with Hoyang about going back and joining this girl to be a Padawan trainer. Meanwhile, people are telling Ahsoka that, hey, you need to take somebody to help you. In between, we get information. Boom, bam, boom, bam. They run and try to. What happened next? They actually went to that spot, right? Did they go to the spot? After that, they chit chat. Episode one. No, sorry. These guys wanted to go and find the holocron after that. So they went to her place, they stole the holocron from her, right? And they took the holocron, they fucked off. And then the last end of the episode one, she got stabbed. Now, these people were in the office. She said she's not
Yeah,
happy because Ren is very tempestuous. She's very impetuous. She always does things on her own.
yeah, yeah.
Episode two, we start with them asking her whether do you have any information? Do you remember anything? None. Now, when Ahsoka went back to Ren's home, that scene when she put her hand down there and was trying to read like what happened previously, that's called force echo, right? I
I
had it in the captions of the one I saw. What the fuck, force echo? I thought I was listening to the echo in the back. That was in the game.
Oh, okay.
That shit was in the game. In the game, you walk around and see blue shit. When you go and touch the blue shit, then press the button, it'll give you a memory of what happened there with a
All right.
story. I thought that was tight because I wanted to know what power does Balin's call have? How come every time the Morgan goes and asks him, what do you see, Balin? And then he closes his eye and read. That's what reading the force.
I think it's Yoda does a similar thing. He can
Well, they
sort
can
of
see the
like
future.
meditate and have a feel of what's going on. That's why when Anakin turned and started killing all the younglings, Yoda felt it immediately.
So only the strongest ones can do that.
I really don't know that. I'll be honest.
So I'm guessing you know how in the whole Jedi thingy they explained it. When you are like attuned to the Force, when you meditate, and then you can see all these kind of things.
But
But
it
then
seems to me like, sorry.
it's like I think it's explained during. It doesn't show like what do they actually see, that kind of thing. Not like in the game.
Yeah, and no, actually it's different. The game, the only force echo was what they showed in Ahsoka. Balin's one seems to me, which is why I asked the question, is that only somebody, a very, very strong Jedi can have that power. I mean, what the fuck? He just close his eyes, suddenly you can sense that Ahsoka is on the way. He said she's coming. That's why I'm asking you all, was there, is this
Now,
something across the Jedi board? Or because that means Balin is very strong. That's my point.
a
That's
lot
what I'm
of
trying to say.
Jedi masters have this ability to sense force sensitive, other force sensitive beings, other force sensitive users. So I think that's what Balin had. He was trying to have a feel of where Ahsoka is, since Ahsoka is so strong in the force. That could have led him to figure out.
So you don't think he's like super strong lah? You don't think he's like maybe like a really
It
strong
it
guy like Dooku, Yoda?
it's quite a standard skill lah. I mean, you can like feel the Force. That's why he has to like close his eyes and meditate before he actually knows it. But he doesn't like know whether if it's actually even Ahsoka. Dude, episode
Because
3,
Ahsoka was
they could switch
masking.
it up. Dude, Luke could come out of nowhere.
No, they could, but Ahsoka was masking it also. Ahsoka
Yeah,
has the
yeah.
power to stay off the
And
Force. They haven't
and
showed that
also
yet.
and also the reason why she's able to remove herself from the Force is
Yes. So
because during Rebels she died, man.
there you go. That's why I'm saying Balin is a bad motherfucker.
But
Think
I think
about it. He can.
it could be also because you know how the Sith and the light users, the dark side and the light side, it's like it has to be in balance. So whenever one part, like the Sith part, like because El Palpatine is dead and everybody, all the Sith is gone, so it's left two of these people trying to use the dark side. So that's why they get more of the dark side powers.
I feel you. That's a good
I
point.
I think that
That's
could
some
be
real
it.
shit right there.
But because
Man, the
there's
Force is
Luke,
wrong with this motherfucker, man. I'm gonna promote you.
there's like
Next
there's like
tomorrow
Luke.
training. We're going level 2 with you. You good shit. Okay, so
No, no, man. But you gotta understand
got
why is there
blindfold that shit. You're
suddenly
blindfold, man.
why is there suddenly so many fucking like Jedi's? Where they coming from? Why you
Yeah. They
say,
all
oh,
appearing from
Luke
nowhere.
was the last Jedi? No, my
Yeah,
dick, it came out of nowhere, man.
so many.
It came out of
But
nowhere.
that's a good point. I think that's quite a plausible theory for where this shit going. Because I was thinking, right,
I think
the way he went in and ran into that Force thing, I was thinking Balin's gonna be a badass motherfucker, man.
no,
It seemed kind
but
of
you
cool.
see the whole hallway scene, right? Like they're trying. Obviously, everybody's trying to do the same hallway scene with Darth Vader. But
Ah,
brother is huge, bro. Brother is
and man,
huge.
he's huge, man.
Came
Rest
in
his
with
soul.
every
Rest in peace.
damn. He looked good in that.
He
He
looked
looked
good,
good.
man. He looked good. He nailed that part. His facial expressions, how he delivered his
On
lines,
point.
like how she said, it'll be a shame to kill Ahsoka, and then the bitch was like, sentimental? She said, no, truth. I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
the way he delivered.
Just fucking
Oscars right now, man. The fuck, right now, right now. No
Exactly.
hate over here.
I
So,
mean, maybe not Oscars because it's like
or
it's like a
I mean,
series, so probably an Emmy. So probably an Emmy,
daytime,
like a
daytime
yeah,
Emmy,
yeah,
daytime Emmy
Emmy.
could be maybe a nomination for the girl. But
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
so who is Marok, Murbo, whatever the fuck the fellas. I got the spelling wrong, I think. Who is Murbo? I love Murbo. Padang Murbo.
Padang Marbo. Yeah, that's my jam.
Bro, that nice costume. Colors are killer. There's some rusting over here, so it seems like maybe he's been fighting for a while. That's the first thing I saw because I was looking at it like this. You saw on top here, there's a rust. I don't know rust or red
Yeah.
color, but it looked like he's weathered. So who do you think is this Maruk guy? I know the one theory that I saw there is saying it's Ezra. Um,
I saw that theory.
there's and then the other one is the guy from the game. That was played by James Whitburn or whatever, the guy who voiced Darth Maul. The character in the game is
Ah,
called
Oh, Sam,
Star
Starkiller,
Saber,
Starkiller,
Star
Starkiller.
Saber,
Starkiller.
Saber Rider and Star
No.
Sheriff.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
what
wrong
do you
one.
think about that? Who's Marok? Come on, throw it out. Theory.
Marok is an inquisitor. So what we know is that inquisitors are former Jedi's.
One of the sisters, the sixth sister or the eighth
You think
sister,
it's a
whatnot.
girl? Oh,
The fact that
Or
they
brother,
didn't whether
whatever.
it's a brother or a sister is they're keeping it very tight. So
who do you think it
one of
is?
the theories is Ezra. But
Ah.
the fact is if he's a real inquisitor, he has to be a former Jedi or a former Force user. So it could be Ezra, it could be the Star Killer guy. Or Cal Kestis.
It's very difficult for him to inject Darth Revan, and just for one short season. Like,
Who's Darth Revan?
I mean, not exactly Darth Revan. Oh, sorry, different fella. No, like Star Killer.
Mm.
It's like it's a clone thingy that Darth Vader created, right? Yeah, so it's supposed to be,
He's very powerful, overpowered.
Lah.
In the game Star Wars Unleashed 1 and Unleashed 2, he is said to be Darth Vader plus Palpatine plus
yeah,
Maul
all
plus
the
few other
thingy
fellas
injected
put
together,
together.
right? The
And
Sith
he
put
was
together.
kind of overpowered. So that's
Yeah,
another one.
I don't think so.
You don't who do you think it is then?
Bro, knowing Disney is just some random bullshit, bro.
Yeah, it could
Once
be.
you find out who Meruk is or Merbo or whatever the fuck, you're gonna be so disappointed, bro.
It might just be nobody, right? Might just be
Exactly.
just a new guy.
This person is like a throwaway character, okay? It's like a throwaway character. It's just one of
It's true.
the old Jedi guards, with the yellow saber and all that, and then suddenly,
The one
bullshit,
Yoda came in
bullshit.
and poof, and then both fell down.
Ah, No. It could be anyone. It could be anyone. And then in the end, it's not that guy's not important.
Disney
Ah,
has this skill to try to get us excited about it, give us some, hope that it's gonna be
yeah.
someone here, someone
But I feel it is though. I
guy,
feel it is.
and like what you
Make
say,
toys, make
end of
toys
the
out
day,
of it.
nobody.
Yeah,
Opportunists.
I feel it is because of the trailer. And she said in the interview, Ahsoka said in the interview, episode 4 is that fight between me and him.
Mm.
I feel if they don't put a reveal, it might be a bit silly. They might not put a reveal, but I feel like they're building up to him being somebody. I don't know the law that well, so I'm just putting it what shit I've been reading there. So yeah. Now, the eye of Siren. What the fuck is the
Theon.
eye of or Osin? Sion. Sorry,
Yeah.
Sion. Eye of Sion. So is it that guy with the one eye who is immortal? The parasite guy. Is it that guy? The theory is the eye of Sion is that Sion.
Darth
That
Sion.
Sion, that Sion is from the game, I think, right? Yeah, that Sion is from a game. So at the
Shit.
end of the game, you fight him, you fight and fight and fight, right? But because he's immortal, he doesn't die. At the end of the day, at the end of the game, there'll be a thing you have to like speak to him. And once you speak to him, he
No,
decides
no.
to
The Eye of
give
Sion
up.
in Ahsoka is, that big round thing at the end of episode 2,
Yeah,
or
where they click, they was look like they were building it
they were
like a portal.
stealing the hyperdrive from Corellia. They stole the hyperdrive, and they went to this space and installed it in this big round thing.
Yep.
That big round thing is the Eye of Sion. They have
Oh,
this thing to what do you call it? Once they locate Thrawn, they will use that machine to get him back. Apparently,
okay. So we can, when they say Sion is close, Sion is coming, make sure we are prepared for Sion. Seems like they were already
building it.
at Sion lah. Because where they were, if the round thing is Sion, right? Because then why did she keep saying that it's coming, it's coming, it's coming? Be prepared. That's what I'm wondering. I was thinking, oh, it's like a spaceship guy or a person. Mm, What do you think, Jeremy? He's saying the Sion is the thing where they already are docked, but because of the dialogue in the thing, do you think it's something else?
So you know how these things that when Obi-Wan's or Anakin has to go on it, and then they take them through hyperspace, that kind of
Right,
docking
that's like a
machine thing,
booster.
it
Yeah,
looks
yeah, yeah.
exactly like that. So what
Oh,
I'm
right, yeah,
thinking,
you're right.
Oh yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know, you bring an Imperial Star Destroyer, you dock into the MF, Thrawn is in it, boom, off they go with one of them, Death Cannon
Right.
Star Destroyers shit, and
Right.
then you
Evil
zap,
can evil shit.
zap, boom, boom,
Straight up.
destroyed.
Straight zap.
Then
Destroy,
you go
bro.
Alderaan all
You
over again.
can't find me. You can't see me, bro. I'm
Yeah, man.
gone. I'm gone.
That's why
Wow.
when I saw that shit, docking. It's
Yeah,
like the whole thing
it
is
looks
for
like
you
one
to
of those.
Actually,
dock
you're right.
one
That's a
of that.
good observation. The where Tron appeared in the trailer was in that spot where Morgan Lisbeth is, where she was giving all the orders. You're gonna look back, it's bright lah, because when they showed Tron in the trailer, everything is bright. Yeah, hey, from the back, it was that bridge lah. The so I was like,
They're gonna use that whole
probably gonna
portal
use that
thingy, from the Ezra. Ezra has that power apparently,
to go
so
again
because
to do this shit again.
they're
Right.
gonna start, grab it in, and then it's like bang, then he's there. Or it's like, oh, welcome back, Tron. Once again, plot twist and plot killer. Like, it's disgusting.
So we got 8 episodes of Ahsoka. If I want, if I thought Obi was quite a poor TV series, which is why it's still rated so shit. I'm thinking it's a 5.6. The fuck?
Don't
Because
believe you.
one
Don't
episode
believe you.
four,
Obi is
yeah,
Jesus. Obi is Jesus.
I got. There were
Obi is
scenes.
Jesus.
No, there were scenes that were good. But episode 4. What was episode 4 about? Anyway, we can do a whole we can do a whole series
Ask
about that.
ask your mama. Ask your grandmama. Everybody knows Obi is Jesus.
Look, man, my grandma, my mama, they're all with Obi now.
Exactly.
I gotta tap into the force to ask them. Even they
You
would say, "Shit, it's too short."
if you
And,
meditate, okay, you imagine your mama and grandmama, they will say like, God damn it,
look,
Obi-Wan is Jesus.
they spoke to me and
They-
said, "Obi-Wan, shit, 25 minutes is too short. This 40 minutes, 45 minutes, 50 minutes and 45 minutes. Respect." That's
Yeah.
what I was getting at. Obi was too short. This one is long. I'm loving it. We need longer. But before I close the show, the poor thing that I wanted to bring up was, guys, we're going to see very little of this moving forward. Finally, got something so nice to see, man. Like Jeremy, I'll watch it. I've watched it five fucking times, five in the past few days. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's so nice to watch this, and I'm sad that because of the strike, we might not even see a season two.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I'm thinking. With
So
all the
look,
strikes,
it's all this.
everybody's hating on them. We
They're
might not
not,
even get a season 2.
and see how well written and how crisp everything was in the show. All these guys on strike. The daily picketing is outside Disney office specifically. I thought it was somewhere all over Hollywood. Actually, no. The daily picket. Bob Odenkirk was there yesterday. I saw on Twitter. He's outside the Disney offices.
Yeah,
So what do you
they're,
all
they're,
think
they're
of
all
that,
shitting on Bob
Leslie?
Iger.
Yeah, what do you think of this? We might not be seeing much of this. It's kind of sad, right? They say they want to
For
cut back.
for the next couple of years, I mean, probably they already had something, probably like really small. They're gonna just sprinkle it across the year, so that
I don't want the
next year,
salt-based
2 years after this, probably nothing lah. Nothing.
So then, would you still keep your subscription, Gian? Disney? Like you not much content coming up. I'm asking you because you got younglings over there, future Padawans and all that.
Yeah, there.
I,
For
I,
us,
use-
for us, it's not useful. I cancel. I'm sorry.
I use it for early childhood education.
Yeah, I suppose for you it's worth keeping lah.
This
For me,
Disney
no.
Playhouse,
I mean, his kids already know the names already.
Miley Cyrus and whatnot.
No, his
No,
kids
no,
know the
no.
Star Wars names.
My
Oh,
daughter
really?
doesn't watch.
Yeah, they next year they can come on the show already.
Actually, I was enjoying Rebels a lot, and I didn't actually force her to watch. She just tag along and watch, and she recognized in Ahsoka, she recognized all the live action characters. Oh, this is Hera.
You
This
see,
is Sophie.
guys, the color.
Wow,
They nailed it. Costume
No,
and
no,
color. They
like
got the kids. They got the
no, my wife was watching it, so it's like,
wow.
hey, this one compared to all the other series, it's more polished.
There you go.
and
Those
bright.
are the
Yes,
comments I
the
want.
bright.
Yes, huh?
Yeah, it's not like Mandalorian. It's all gritty. It's like cowboy western. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This whole thing, even the first scene when you see Ahsoka, like the whole
Beautiful.
thing, straight.
How she put the thing on the sound.
And in Lothal, that long ass highway. Wow,
Exactly. Yes.
the shots
Yes.
of there to the
That,
Oh,
highway.
the
that
shots
highway,
are beautiful.
massive.
The shots are beautiful. Yeah. See,
Lothal was great. Lothal was great.
everyone seems to be saying the same thing. Like that was the first thing that struck me. How the whole color and the whole look. And if the kids can actually recognize what they saw in the thing, I think Dave Filoni nailed it. So look, guys, I'm really looking forward to seeing episode 3 Wednesday. But most likely can't go live on the that time. Let's try and get it on the weekend or something and do it again. Hey, very very well done, fantastic. Force is strong over here, ladies and
Strong.
gentlemen. Whoever tunes in now or later, thank you all very much. Remember, like and subscribe. For my guys, galaxy far away. I'll see you all at the next show.
May the force be with you
And
all,
forward with you. Peace.
I am one with the Force.
and the force is with me.